Could it be possible that right now things are working out for the sound? Maybe, I don't know. I've been having some sound issues with the troubles with the mic or the sound card or whatever the hell it is in the chain of sound equipment. But I think right now it's working, so okay. Welcome to the technical analysis on Bitcoin. This is a bull trap. It's a bear market, if you haven't noticed. Jesus Christ, where you been spending your time? It's really fucking obvious. And I know, I'm being very, very arrogant right now. And maybe I'm wrong and I'm gonna look like a fucking idiot. But I don't care. I still won't do it because I'm too fucking confident. It's really obvious. Okay? So, this is a 4-hour time frame. There are two moving averages right here which are important. It's the green right here, which is the 50 exponential moving average, and this is the 200 exponential moving average. Very powerful duo of moving averages. So when they cross, as you can see right here, this is a very, very, very bullish sign. As you can see, there was a big rally right after. It creates a bullish posture. This is the green above the blue. This is the bullish posture, and when they cross back up, it's bullish times. When they cross back down, look at here. Right here, it crossed back down, and it was bearish times. Look, boom, massive downwards action for quite some time. The green is below the blue. This is the bearish posture. Everything's going down and down and down until cross back up right here. And this is almost every time perfect, okay? When it crosses, look in the past, when it crossed back up right here, green above the blue, bullish posture, poof, rally, cross back down, downwards action, cross back up, upwards action. Now, look, right here, almost faked out, right here, almost, well, it was a fake out, I mean. It was a fake out. It almost crossed here as a downwards cross, but it didn't, so staying the green right here, staying above the blue and still going back up like this was very, very bullish. The price going above these two moving averages to avert, to cancel the cross right here, make sure the cross doesn't happen. That was very bullish sign. That was a buy sign. Now stayed in bullish posture the whole time, as you can see, red above the blue, and then when it crossed, this was the bearish sign right here. And you got the big downwards situation. Now, of course, there was a cross back up right here, which was a fake out. But the sign was right here. There was a big gap between the blue and the green. You see the big gap right here? The green is below the blue, and there's a big gap between the two. This is the sign. That's what you're looking for, okay? Because sometimes what can happen is like right here. You think there's going to be a cross. It's going to be a bearish cross. It's going to go down, but then there's a fake out. It goes up. Back above, and it doesn't cross, and this is a fake out, and you always need to be aware that these fake outs happen. You got to be alert to make sure that you don't get caught in them. And this was a fake out because right after the price dumped and then the cross happened, so it's like a fuck you to everybody who thought this was a fake out. This is, let me highlight it, this is a real bearish cross with the gap between the green and the blue very obvious. And the more times is spent below these moving averages, the more the gap will become bigger because the green moves faster than the blue. So the gap is going to become bigger between the blue and the green. Now, let's go see in the daily moving averages. Same goddamn thing. Look at this. You can remove the green and the blue. You put the yellow and the red, which is the 21 exponential and the 10 simple moving averages. Look, same goddamn. Whoops. Let me delete this error right here. Mistake of mine. Okay, so you can see there was a cross right here between the red and the yellow. When it crossed above, this is the bullish sign. You gotta buy. There may be a drop, but it's a buy signal, and there's a gap between the red and the yellow, which is telling you that this cross will play out. So there's a powerful move. Now we have a cross back down. Very powerful thing with the price going down. Doesn't look like a fake out at all. There's a gap right here. A lot of time spent in the bearish posture, the red below the yellow. And if you go look in the past, look, start of the big parabola, there was a cross above, back up right here, bullish cross. The red is above the yellow. That's a big rally. Then the cross back down, the bearish cross, the bearish posture. The red is below the yellow, and there's a dump, and then crosses back up. And the red is above the yellow, and this is the sign of strength, and it seems like they're gonna cross right here, but they don't. This is a buy signal. Buy, super hot strength. Let's do it, baby. And now you get some kind of fake out. You think there's a cross right here, but then the price goes pow back above. This is a cancellation of the bearish cross. There's no bearish cross. So the buy signal. This is strong strength signal. Stays like this again. Bullish posture. Fake out right here again. Fake out right here. It stays bullish the whole time, and then boom right here. This is the signal. This is the bearish signal. You got a trend line right here, which was broken. Boom, 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 broken trend line. You get a low here, which is lower than this one. This is a sign that the parabola is broken. Normally the lows get higher and higher, but this is a lower low. That's the sign. You get right here, the bearish cross. There's a gap between the red and the yellow. And this is the bearish posture. The red is below the yellow. There's a gap. So anything that happens after is a fake out and boom, down. Okay, now let's go see in the weekly. Similar thing on the weekly, but what's going to happen on the weekly is that's going to be on a much bigger time frame movement. So it's not going to be as fast for hey, I'm going to take a sip of this. Okay, sorry about that. So, bullish posture right here, cross between the red and the yellow. Price is supported by these moving averages, especially the yellow. Red is above the yellow. Is the bullish posture. Boom! Super massive parabola. Then there's a cross. This is the bearish signal right here. Bearish signal. Which says that whatever is going to happen after is probably going to be a fake out or a bearish situation. And the price is right now going down into this bullish cross, which is confirming that it's very likely it's going to be a fake out because the price is going down to cancel this cross, as was told to happen by this, suggested to happen by this bearish cross. That's what happened in the past. Big parabola, cross back above, bullish posture red above the yellow, boom, crosses back down right here. There's troubled times. Everything's a bull trap here, it's all a trap. Right here, cross between the red and the yellow, pop back up. The red is above the yellow, goes into super bullish times. Then the whole time the yellow is supporting very well, the red's above, it's a bullish posture. And then when you get the sign right here, the bearish sign, this is the cross, then you get a gap between the yellow and the red. This is a bearish posture, red below the yellow, and this is all bull traps and it's going down. Same thing right here. Big parabola, cross here. Gap between the red and the yellow, bearish posture, pops above. It's a fake out. Right here, it's a fake out. It's all traps. It's all a bear trap. What happened right here? Same thing. Big parabola, boom, 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 boom. It's a bullish posture, red above the yellow, supports the price, boom, boom. And then there is no cross. Where there happens a cross every time in Bitcoin's parabolas, this one did not have a cross. This was a fake out. It stayed in bullish posture the whole time. The red was above the yellow the whole time. Bullish posture. If you haven't seen my last videos, the last videos explaining how this is a bear market and a bull trap, I explained more in depth why this was obviously bullish and there was huge bullish signs everywhere. So if you haven't seen that, go to watch my last videos. But here you see it. The cross didn't happen, and boom, another parabola, which is very different than what's happening right here. Now, last. Okay. Whoops. Goddamn mic is just not getting in my face in the way I need to. Okay, that's how it's gonna be. So this is the ultimate, the best, like if you don't get that this is a bearish market, after watching what I'm about to show you, I just don't know what to tell you. or I'm a complete idiot and I'm completely off. And you tell me at the end of this explanation. Okay, look at these moving averages. So when you get a big parabola, you got a big parabola right here. What happens is the yellow is below the white, okay? Now it crosses back above. The yellow is now above the white and above all moving averages, and that's just buy signal. And the more it goes higher, the higher it goes from the further away it goes from the white right here, the yellow moving average, the bigger the strength, the more powerful the move it's going to be. And look at how it's going. It's very high, very powerful, very powerful. And then at some point, there's a big dump. And what happens is the yellow comes here and crosses back to below the white moving average, and that's the moment where people start getting very bearish, very, very bearish. And you look at the news, and the news is saying, oh, Bitcoin is going to 10k, maybe even much below. And you don't know what's going to happen. Everybody's bearish. So look at all the bearish times, and what happens is because of that, the yellow is becoming more and more lower than the white. It's become very, very far away from the white. There's a big gap right here. All of this, a big gap between the yellow and the white in the bearish posture. The yellow below the white. So, and then this creates a bear trap. It's too bearish. It doesn't make any sense. There was so much bullishness right here and so much bearishness right here. So there's a bear trap. Boom, back above. And so the price, what happens is when the yellow crosses the white, then the blue crosses the white also and goes in the middle of the range between the white and the pink. And then the price moves in this range below the pink, above the white, below and above this range, all in this range, and stays sometimes below the pink. Now let's go see what happens in the past. Last parabola we had was right here. There was the yellow below the white, then it crossed above. Now it's in a bullish posture. There's a gap between the yellow and the white. That's the buy signal. Buy, 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 buy. And then boom, the yellow goes very far away from the white. Very far. It's bullish times. Very bullish action. You need to expect a rally at all times. And then at some point there's a dump. You get the yellow crosses the white. The blue goes between the range between the yellow and the pink. The price goes into that range below and above. It's all traps. It's all hard times. Everything, every rally gets sold into all the time. There's 77. The pink is supporting the price, and the price goes even below the pink, just like right here, supporting the price below the pink. Now you go in the past again. Let's go in the past again. In 2016, when the yellow was below the white right here, then it crossed above right here. That's when it really crossed. And there was a gap between the yellow and the white getting bigger and bigger. This was a buy, buy, buy signal. Buy, buy, buy. And then it stays like that the whole time. The yellow is very far away from the white. Stays like that for the whole time. The moving averages are supporting the price. The yellow is very far away. And then at some point, look, it's not a coincidence. All other moving averages were saying right here was the bearish signal. It's still the bearish signal right here. In this analysis, the yellow crosses the white, the blue goes in the middle of the range between the white and the pink, the price goes into that range below and above. It's all bull traps, We're going down, down, down. This is the bearish signal, okay? Now, if you go even further in the past, you get another parabola right here. Same thing, you get super bullish action, the yellow above the white. Big parabola, the yellow is far away from all moving averages. Then it comes at some point, there's a dump, and you get a cross again in the same area where all the other crosses happen, because it's all the same goddamn thing. And when the yellow crosses the white, the blue goes into the middle of the range of the white and the pink. The price goes into that range below and above. It's all bull traps. And there's only one parabola which has not produced this kind of bull traps. Look, the yellow was above all moving average, going far away from all moving averages, super bullish times. Boom, you gotta buy, dude. Bitcoin's only $14. And then at some point there's a correction, and the yellow, does it cross? It doesn't cross. It never crosses. And this is the maybe subtle, some will say, but this is the bullish signal. You gotta be aware that this can happen. Some kind of fake out. It just doesn't even come close to crossing. There's no bearish cross. There's no grinding the price inside these moving averages, the white and the pink. There's nothing. It doesn't go below the pink. It's all above most moving averages most of the time, and the yellow never crosses the white. So this was a buy signal. This is very, very, very bullish. You gotta buy when you see something like that, and boom, another parabola. But then when you see the cross and you see the blue in the middle and the range and the below the pink and all this bear traps and bull traps, you get the fuck out of there, okay?